about the game, a lot that wasn't pretty about the game, but figuring out a way to win. And then Cam coming through in the clutch. From an energy standpoint, what does that do for the group?
That was great. I mean, obviously, Cam made a big shot. They double-teamed Kevin. And, we talked about it in the timeout. They're probably coming from your side. Cam, be ready to go. And he stepped up and made a big shot. Uneven game, 21 turnovers, I think really hurt our defense. Having said that, our defense stepped back up in a more positive territory. So lots of good things, lots of good stretches. And we absorbed a pretty good game. I mean, had some guys make some big plays, and we weathered all the turnovers we had that limited our opportunities, but also crushed our defense.
If you expound on what stood out, positives from this game that you want to carry over to tomorrow night against Portland.
We didn't let go. We could have dropped our heads at times, but our defense and our energy stayed with it. Wasn't always perfect, but it was better. It was something after, like we keep talking about, that COVID interruption. That was a better defensive performance, more physical. The biggest problem with our defense was probably our turnovers. And so that's not a direct, it's not fair to pin that on the defense all the time. So what we asked for was defense. They improved the defense. They were more physical. They were, more engaged. And I thought we did a better job, rebounding as a whole. So, but a positive step there.
Coach, on the flip side of that coin, I mean, the Spurs are 10th in the Western Conference. They're 9 games below 500. Mm-hmm. Are all wins, I guess, equal, or does the nature of a win cause you to, I guess, process that any differently?
No, I think right now with our team struggling a little bit, a win is a win. Find a way to get it done and start building, getting back to where we were. We're clearly taking a couple steps back here in the last week to 10 days. So a win is a win. Finding a way to win a close game. Some sloppy play and turnovers that hurt our defense and our offense. But other than that, there's plenty of good things to build on. And that's what it's going to take for us to get back to that position of confidence and asserting ourselves in games.
Steve, you said before the game it was to be determined about who would go, who would stay here. Obviously, overtime, Kevin and James over 40 minutes. Are they going to go with you to Portland?
Yeah, everyone's going to go. We'll all go to Portland. Those guys want to play. And we're going to go play tomorrow night.
So both those guys will play tomorrow?
Yeah.
As far as Kyrie goes, you had mentioned the other night in Indy, you didn't want to put too much on him too soon, but does the fact that the game went as far as it did today lead you to maybe consider playing him even more minutes tomorrow, given the circumstances?
We'll see. Typically, with a game under his belt, he can play a little more tomorrow. So that's definitely possible.
Alex Schiffer.
Hey, Steve, I got 2 for you. I think it was end of fourth quarter going into overtime. You guys had that stretch, about 4 minutes, 5 minutes of going scoreless. Just what was your assessment of the offensive issues there?
Missed shots, turned the ball over. That's it. We had good looks. We missed them. We were a little sloppy with the ball. And what should have been a great look became a good look, or a good look became a bad look because we weren't in great rhythm. A couple turnovers and, just a little bit sloppy and didn't convert opportunities. But I thought we generated opportunities. We just didn't convert.
And then just with the young guys, giving Kess, Dayron, some of those guys some run, just what do you see out of them today?
Yeah, I thought they all did a good job. We're in that position where we believe in those guys, but they need time to really develop and play. And we got other guys that are, deserving of minutes too. So we got so many guys that are in a similar level of ability and play. It's difficult to work through, but we try to give those guys a little bit of an opportunity, and I thought they did well.
Steve, Nick's been in the starting lineup for about a month now, 16 and 14 tonight. What have you seen from him kind of growing his game over this stretch?
Yeah, he's definitely improving. I mean, he seems like he has, more endurance, play longer stretches. He's stronger, more physical. He's better around the basket, both ends. And he's better at facilitating the offense with his running into actions, and his free throw mechanics are even improving, and he's making more free throws, and it looks good. So a lot of growth from Nick. I'm really proud of him.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.